Hey, it's Rowan and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a stretch to help you get your splits. Now, the last stretch video that I did for splits was a quick 5-minute stretch, so this one's going to be a bit longer, and that way you can do a bit more of a stretch if you want to, and you can mix and match the two stretch routines. I will leave the other one linked in the description. That way you can choose which one you like more, and like on days when you feel like doing a longer stretch you can do one, on days you feel like doing a shorter stretch you can do the other. But yeah, let's get into it.
So all the stretches that we are going to be doing today are divided up between 4 sets. The first set that we are going to be doing is pike stretches. The first stretch in this set is a seated pike with pointed toes. Next, we are going to repeat this stretch with our feet flexed. Now stand up and try and get your hands as close to the floor as you can while keeping your legs straight. If you can get your hands flat on the ground, then try and bend your arms. Next, go into a squatted position and place your hands flat on the ground. Then try and straighten out your legs as much as you can to try and feel a strong stretch in your hamstrings. Our second set is going to be standing stretches. Firstly, we're going to do 7 handstand split kicks. If you're wondering why we're doing 7 kicks, this is because I actually lost count when I was doing these, and I meant to do 5, but whatever, we're going to stick with 7. The next stretch we are going to be doing is a scale. If you don't know how to do a scale, I will leave a link in the description to a tutorial in which I will show you how to do a scale. Next, we are going to do 8 forward kicks. Yet again, random number, sorry, lost count again. Next, we are going to be doing a forward leg hold. Now, it doesn't matter how high your leg is in this, just pull it as high as it takes for you to feel a stretch, making sure to keep your knees straight. I would recommend holding onto something during this stretch to help you keep your balance. Our third set is lunges. Now for this, we are going to start off by doing lunge pulses. Now go into as deep of a lunge as you can, trying to push your back thigh towards the ground. Next, go down onto your elbows in the lunge. If you can't do this, then that's fine, just stay in the regular lunge. Next, we are going to go into a backwards lunge. In this, make sure that your front foot is flexed and that you are pulling your chest towards your front leg. Now slide back into a kneeling position, keeping your chest as close to your leg as you can. Moving on to our fourth and final set, we are going to start off by going into a pigeon pose. Now you don't have to have your leg flat on the ground, just go as far into the stretch as you can. If you can get flat to the ground, then try and unbend your front leg into a right angle position. Staying in this position, try and reach over your front leg. Next, bend in your back leg while straightening out your front leg to go into a half split. Once in this position, try and straighten out your back leg as much as you can. Next, we are going to attempt our full front splits, and we are going to lift up our arms to try and sink further into this stretch. Now you obviously won't already be able to go flat to the ground as I'm showing in the video, or else you would already have your front splits. Just go as far into the stretch as you feel comfortable with. Now staying in this split position, we are going to bend in our back leg. You can do this even if you're not flat to the ground, this is just to make sure that your hips are squared. If you can bend it straight up, then try and bend it in towards you to feel a strong stretch in your thighs. stretch that we're going to be doing is an oversplit. Now obviously you won't be able to do an oversplit because you haven't got your splits yet, but this is just going to help you to work on keeping your front legs straight. For this, get a small object and place your front foot on it, then try and go as deep into a split as you can. Make sure that your front leg is not bent, as this is something that a lot of people struggle with when trying to get their splits. Finally, I'm going to share with you a quick tip to help you get your splits a bit quicker. Now this isn't something I've ever used, but one of my subscribers suggested it to me, so I thought I'd share it with you anyway. So for this, put a heavy rucksack on your back and then try and slide into your splits or oversplits. This should help you sink further into the splits and should help you get a little bit closer. I do just want to put in that you need to be careful in doing this and don't push yourself too far. Your body knows its limits, and as an athlete of any kind, you need to learn to listen to it. Don't overdo it. It's good to stretch yourself, but you need to make sure that you don't break. But of course, regularity is key, so I'm going to give you a new stretch challenge. Try and do this stretch every day for 3 weeks to see how much closer you can get to your splits.
If you enjoyed this video, then feel free to give it a like. I love filming stretch routines, they're my favourite type of video to film and to edit, so if you'd like to see more of them, then feel free to let me know in the comments down below what stretch routines you'd like to see. And if you end up doing this routine and you get closer to or you get your splits, then please share your results on Instagram with the hashtag strong, beautiful and flexible. I will be checking it regularly and I would love to see your results. If you have any questions, then feel free to ask, and I will see you in the next one. If you want to do another stretch routine, click here. If you want to subscribe to my channel, click here. And remember, you are strong, you are beautiful, and you can be flexible too. And remember, you are strong, you are beautiful, and you can be flexible too. See you in the next one. Bye!